Oh my god.
That's where we're going. To the top of that. And you can't even see the top. So, I'm going in the cloud. I did it. I made it into the cloud. Hello. So, Hanover ended up being one of the most fun town stays we've had. It was, so the first night we got there, I don't know, sometime in the evening. And we went to the dining hall, 53 Commons, on Dartmouth's campus. It was kind of expensive, but it's all you can eat. So we pigged out, and then we went to camp, slept. Next morning, we were gonna wait for the showers in the community center, and then we ended up staying in town for a zero. Because a fellow hiker who has hiked the trail, this is his 6th time, I think. Yeah. His name is Walmart. He, knew one of the frats, and every year he's hiked, he's gone to this frat house. So we bought a bunch of drinks, showed up at this frat house. There was one singular guy there. And we just drank and did the party things. It was more of a hiker party than a frat party, but it was pretty fun. And Lady Madonna was there, Dying was there, trying to think, and of course Walmart, and me, and Caboose, and I think Scatter went too, I don't know, but we also decided to zero because Scatter and Lady Madonna told us they were slack packing the next day and could fit 2 more people. So we decided to do that. And we slack packed 19 miles back into Hanover. And it ended up just being me, Caboose, and Scatter doing the slack pack. And that morning we went to 53 Commons again, got breakfast there. And then this morning, that was our plan, because we didn't have a shuttle back to where we had slack packed. So we were going to go back to the 53 Commons and figure out a shuttle. But instead, while we were waiting for Keg Stand to send a package home, a guy named Otter showed up and offered to buy us breakfast and to take us back to trail, which was so nice. And yeah, it's just been a super spontaneous, go with the flow type weekend, past few days, whatever. And now I'm on Smarts Mountain. Next up is Mount Moosilauke. Woo! Somebody wrote butt and an arrow pointing to this rock, and it really does. It does look like a butt. Actually, I think This way's the trail. I would like to document this as being the first stream that I have not filtered water from. First water source at all on the whole trail. I got it from right over there. But I just didn't feel like filtering it, so that's why. And I mean, look how beautiful it looks. It looks gorgeous. It looks fabulous. And it tastes like moss because it came from the moss rocks. So I'd say I'll be alright. Hi. I'm currently going up Mount Moosilauke, or Moosilauke. I've heard both, and apparently both are correct, because nobody knows the real pronunciation. Yeah, and this mountain's kicking my butt, but I knew it would, because it's the first one going northbound, at least, of the whites. And the whites kick everybody's behinds, so I expected it. It's a 4,000 footer. The first one since like North Carolina, something like that. If you don't count Killington. I did go up to the top of Killington, so, but it's technically a side trail that takes you up there. So, first 4,000 footer on the AT since North Carolina. And I'm pooped. I'm 1 mile from the summit. This is the last water. I chugged it once again, unfiltered, because I've stopped caring. Also, it's spring water, so like it's very clear, very beautiful. This one didn't even taste like moss. It just tasted like spring water, which is delicious. Also, since I'm 1 mile from the summit, like, what's gonna be in it? What's gonna be in it? Nothing. It's beautiful mountain spring water. I love it. All right, it's official. I love the whites. I can see the top up there. How neato spaghetti-o is that? It's like less than a mile away too, which is also neato spaghetti-o. And right now, the trail is beautiful. So flat and luxurious. Nice. Do I look as though I was just in a wind tunnel? Yes. Yes, I do. Why? Because I basically was. The top of that mountain. I was falling. I was falling over myself. I could hardly stand up straight, which I knew would happen because I've done Mount Washington before, and it was the same there. Have to occasionally take a seat because it's just strong enough to push me completely over. Falling. Yeah. But I'm going down the mountain now. That was the only mountain for the day. Now to the hostel. Hooray! So, the thing about coming off of that mountain, is that it wasn't bad until it was bad. And then it was really bad. And it's just straight down. You're right next to a waterfall, which is cool. And like, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be honest, but it still was not good. My toe socks are currently like digging between my toes and it hurts and I'm uncomfortable. And I also called the hostel when I was like a mile out and I was like, yeah, it might take me 45 minutes. Seems about right for me for going down something steep and the rocks are a little wet, so give myself that extra time. Well, it turns out the further north you get, the further off far out gets. And I was not a mile from the road. Because then like, I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, it should be like 0.2, 0.3. I'm still cutting it close on time, but, and then I look and it says 0.7. I'm like, all right. So then I had to text the hostel and tell them that I'm not going to be down there in 5 minutes. Who knows when I'll be down there? But now I think I'm 0.2. I hope.
And yeah, you want to just grab your Hampshire real quick and I'll find out what bus you're in? Yeah. Okay. There's a bear? What just yelled?
It sounded like he said bear.
I gotta get out of here. You heard about me?
I don't think I've ever done anything in my entire life to deserve this.
Hello. I'm currently on top of Franconia Ridge and it's the sunset and it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know. There's not even a whole lot else to say. I'm cold. But that's the usual for me, to be honest. And wow, it's just so beautiful. Amazing. On top of Lafayette right now. Hello. I just got back into tree line off of the Franconia Ridge. And yes, this is what I'm wearing. That tells you just how beautiful the weather was up there. Absolutely phenomenal. And the sunrise. Like, I feel like I found the meaning of life. And it's to experience things like that on repeat over and over, because you never get tired of a good sunset or sunrise, and we got to witness both on Franconia Ridge, so pretty awesome. I'm on top of the world. I'm sitting on this thing. I don't know what it is, but there's just up there. Huh. Welcome to the Prezzies, where this is my eye level, and that's where I'm going. It does not look as bad as it does not look as bad as what it really is. Maybe, I don't know, that makes it maybe a slightly more in perspective, but oh, jeez. This wind is like knocking me over. It calmed down. Oh, it's quiet. I love it. Being blown away again. There's Mount Washington. It's heckin' windy up here.
met some lady that was on the trail in the Smokies, Sparks, older lady. Remember her? I don't know if you know her. Yeah, probably. But point is, she was in one.
It's so beautiful. I just wanted to mention, well, I'm going to, I think that's the mountain I'm going to at the moment. And then we're going into town because McDonald's exists in Gorham. And I could use the calories. And yeah, anyways, that's not what I wanted to mention. What I wanted to mention was how kind people are and like just how much the trail shows that. Like, I'm a bit low at the moment on the monies, but like I mentioned it to people on trail and they told me to post it on my Facebook. So I did. And immediately, like friends and family and friends of family started sending me things, different amounts of money. And like everything matters. Every dollar out here. And I did work for a stay. That way I could stay and get a shower for free at the last place. And I've been trying to get food out of hiker boxes for free. And yeah, so it's been a little bit of a struggle, and I realized how little money I had left. And just the amount of kindness that I don't think I ever would have expected from like people at home, people on trail offering to help or give me food. And it's just amazing. And it makes me love the trail even more. The people here are amazing. And the people I have at home are amazing. And I just love realizing that and getting to see that. And just see how kind and helpful people are. And I love it. And I feel loved. So thank you to everybody that has helped me to be out here. Because we're getting to Maine tomorrow. And I could not have done it without the help of so many people. And I feel so loved. And this is beautiful. So this is what I get to experience thanks to all those people. So thank you. It's a friend. Hello, friend. How are you? Why aren't you flying away, homie? What? What? What are you doing? Oh, there he goes. Oh, it scares me every time. Every time. Golden arches in the distance, miles away, our destination.
What are you looking for that?
It's mine.
It's mine. Yeah, the AMF 100. Yeah, I got it. What do you want for that puppy?
It's a wall hanger.
I know it is.
I'll never get another.
Will it run? Will it run?
Good. It's whole. It's all there. It's just, it's been sitting for 10 years.